Okay, William, we have a question from Joe that says, what do you do if a seller wants to buy another property in the next few years, and what if your buyer can't get a new loan in time?
Well, Joe, this is something that you should handle when you're first talking to the seller about the possibility of buying their house subject to the existing financing. You want to kind of get an idea about what their plans are, if they plan on renting long term, if they're not planning on buying anytime soon. And a lot of times their circumstances will kind of fill in the blanks on some of those things. If they're in foreclosure and they're just a short time away from losing their house, they're probably not going to be looking to buy real soon. Because they can't. Their credit's probably shot, or if they can't make their payments now, they're not in a financial situation to buy anytime very soon. But you always ask those questions. What are your plans? In a conversational sort of way, not like an interrogation. But try to find out what their immediate plans are, and then you need to make sure. And we do this in various ways: disclosures, in just our conversation with the seller. We let them know we can't guarantee that they'll be able to buy a house within the next year or 2 years. That's going to depend on a lot of factors. It's going to depend on the lender that they're using. It'll depend on their debt to income ratios. It'll depend on their income, their credit situation. We can't guarantee it. All we can guarantee is an on-time payment every month until the buyer that we find gets new financing. So make sure they understand that. Don't make any timeline promises, because I'm telling you, if you tell your seller that you're looking to have that thing paid off or taken care of in the next 2, 3, 4 years, but you can't promise, I'm telling you, when the time comes and they're trying to buy a house, if they can't for any reason, all they're going to remember is that you said 2 years, 3 years, whatever. They're not going to remember the no promises part of that. So be very careful in what you say to your sellers. But we can't make that sort of guarantee. We will provide them with any documentation that they need to assist them in getting that financing, but we can't make any guarantees. Make sure your seller understands that, because you don't want them to be disappointed a couple of years down the road if they're not able to get new financing on a house.